I can wear a hat too. It's time for Total Trash Live. Okay. Come on in, my trashies. I didn't get a chance to do my nails. I can wear a hat too. Hi, my trashies. Sorry I'm late. I didn't get a chance to do my nails. But honey, better late than never. I didn't do my nails, but I did do my foot. Hi, Nick. Woo! And the bombs bursting in air. Welcome, my trashies, to Total Trash Live. And the bombs bursting in air. Honey, I can sing a cappella. To do to the night. I'm sorry I'm late, you guys. I was going to try to get my nails done, but she couldn't get them done in time. I figured, listen, this country's askew, and why can't I be? I love you too, my trashies. Look, I can wear a hat too. Oh, girl, we're going to get into all of it, my trashies. It's the end of the world as we know it, my trashies. Well, yeah, because one of my trashies mentioned on my last show that my nails were chipped. So I was so self-conscious, and they're even more chipped because I didn't get a chance to get to it. But this country's chipped. So there you go. Come on in, my trashies. We just have so much to get into. Did you guys watch the inauguration? Listen, I watched it and made fun of it, so you don't have to. You dream of Petey? Do. Where in the world is she? Honey, we're going to get into all that. The nails do represent the state we're in. Unhinged, askew, chipped. Listen, first of all, I watched the inauguration, honey, and they put it inside, which is not good for COVID or for flu season. Yeah, honey, because they said it was too cold of an affair to go outside. And they put them inside that rotunda. Honey, that rotunda is a fire hazard. Someone was trying to cause problems in that rotunda. There's too many people in that rotunda. They were all smushed up in there. Bill Clinton was up on Hillary. I mean, he hadn't been that close to her in years. There was too many people in there. I am your eyes and ears. But that's a fire hazard. That rotunda is a fire hazard. And they didn't want to have the inauguration outside. Well, honey, you want to buy Greenland, you better get ready to be cold. It wasn't even that cold. I put on the thermal underwear. Big babies. The inauguration was a hurricane. Listen. So the new administration, they're going to change the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, which I think is so unhinged and askew. First of all, it should be called the Gulf of Orlando. Okay, don't you dare leave Orlando out of this. It's so close to Florida. Isn't that Gulf in the Florida? It should be Gulf of Orlando, because everything is Orlando. Anything south of this Mason-Dixon line is Orlando, as far as I'm concerned. All the big stars were there tonight. They were all the big hitters. Giuliani, also known as the Penguin, waddled and squawked into the rotunda that was a fire hazard. And I'm not going to give up on that, because the rotunda was a fire hazard. Okay? So, poor Carrie Underwood, honey. Poor Carrie Underwood. She couldn't get her music to play. Honey, that's just a symptom of this administration. How are you going to fix this country if you can't even fix the music? You couldn't play Spotify? You couldn't find an instrumental on YouTube? But she had to sing a cappella. Big deal, I can sing a cappella. And the bombs bursting in air. Oh, honey, and then we have this. Honey, who does she think she is? Me? Who is she? Who is she? Where is she? Melania. Thinking she's Pete Zayas. Oh, girl. Now, don't be silly now. You can wear that hat for the opening of the Gulf of Orlando, but you can't wear that to the inauguration. That is my style. I'm wearing it tonight. She thinks she's an international spy. She thinks she's a private investigator. You know those drones that were flying over New Jersey? Well, they turned out it was just Melania's hat, and it finally landed on her head. Case closed. That's a drone, honey. That's a drone. Honey, the Gamburglar. The Hamburglar. She's really trying it. The reporters and stuff were saying, "Oh, it's such a sophisticated hat, but you can't see her face, honey. Makes it more sophisticated." Who is she? Honey, I can wear an oversized hat too. Two can play this game, but I can't get my nails done. That's the real problem. Who is she?
Listen.
Okay. Hello, welcome to the America. Oh, honey, it's very Dynasty. I wish she would get into a fight with Marjorie Taylor Greene and fall into a fountain, like on Dynasty, when they roll down a hill. Please. You gotta wear that to the opening of the Gulf of Orlando. You don't know her? Timu Mary Poppins? She looks stunning. She did look stunning, my trashy, but she should have had filet of fish. Listen, fashion's fashion, okay? But I just don't like people taking my look. Stealing my look. But you know who couldn't steal my look? With all the big stars there, Olive Garden singer. Oh, honey, yeah, there was an Olive Garden singer. You know, he was singing opera. Honey, save it for the Olive Garden. It was a real tour de force of performances. He performed twice. And then we have this. Honey, who is she? The star of the inauguration. Stop the press. Who is that? Who is that? Honey, I'll give you one hint. That's J.D. Vance's mother. You could tell by the arch. By the arch of the eyebrow. That's her, honey. She stole the show. She stole the show. She had a microphone and everything. I mean, she probably turned off the music for Carrie Underwood and she wanted to sing. And the bombs bursting in air. Honey, a real tour de force. All the big stars were there. Anyway, then I'm laughing because they're like, well, what's next for Joe, I was going to say Joe DiMaggio. What's next for Joe Biden? What's next? Honey, how much more do you want her to do? She could barely do this. No, honey. Let everybody take a nap. Everybody needs to rest up. Most importantly, me. Because I didn't have a chance to do my nails. And I'm not going to stop talking about it. Is that wicked? Honey, I don't know. It's all wicked. It's all askew. It's all unhinged. Welcome to America. Lady Vance looked like a rotisserie chicken. I ate a rotisserie chicken today. I got it from Giant Eagle here in Pittsburgh. Yeah, I'm still here. Honey, it wasn't fully cooked. Someone's trying to poison me at Giant Eagle. It wasn't fully cooked, just like J.D. Vance isn't fully cooked. Oh, the Gulf of Orlando. I'm going to go there on vacation for spring break. All the kids are going to the Gulf of Orlando for spring break. It's the hottest place to go. But I'm still not in Hollywood because I was supposed to go back to Hollywood last week, but then the fires happened. The last time we guys talked, it was on my birthday, January 7th. January 6th, January 7th was the next day Kitty Clark. Me and Kitty Clark have the same birthday. And then the fires happened. And that's why I'm thinking about fires, because that's a fire hazard in that rotunda. How long is the Christmas tree staying up? Honey, it's staying up for the rest of the year. First of all, I'm at my parents' house, so they can figure it out. I'm trapped here because I was supposed to leave last week. Then the fires happened. I'll just do my nails while we're doing the show. But like, when am I going to get out of here is the question, because I wanted to wait out for the air quality to get better. And now they're saying the air quality in Los Angeles could take 2 years to get better. Honey, I can't stay in Pittsburgh where the old women yell at me walking through a graveyard, or they yell at my fingernails at the Burger King drive-thru, or they yell at me at the nice William Penn Hotel. I can't take that for another 2 years. So I'm going to have to put on a mask and carry my daughter, Lumina. Luckily, she can breathe through her head. Yes, welcome my co-host, Lumina. Pittsburgh is crumbling, my trashy, and so is Hollywood. Everything's crumbling, and this country is crumbling. Lumina, take me away. Did you see how happy Elon Musk got when they said they're going to Mars? Honey, she's going back home. Lumina's not from Mars, honey. Lumina's from Luminaville. Anyway, I'm going back on Sunday, and I'm just going to wear a mask. Honey, I love that masks are back. Trump is back. Oh, honey, everything's back again. It's like 2020 all over again. If it is like 2020 all over again, I need a stimulus check. Thank you. I'm better dressed than all of Washington, D.C. Thank you, my trashy. Luminaville. The aliens are edging and gooning to our falling democracy. I'm sure they are, my trashy. Lumina tells me all about it. She says that there's drones, or that's goon face. Alien goon face. I did my nails. I did them as best as I could. Oh, I forgot one. They're a mess. I mean, I shouldn't even have bothered of doing them. Ever since that trashy last week mentioned my nails, I'm so self-conscious, but I never do them well. I just don't have that touch, you know? I don't have that gooner touch. I need to be on Traders. I need to be on everything, my trashy. Especially if it's shooting out of the country. But don't worry, honey. If Hollywood's crumbling, this administration has got together some of the biggest stars to save it. Sylvester Stallone, Mel Gibson, and John Voight. A throuple, honey. A throuple is going to save Hollywood. Those three are going to save Hollywood. The Gulf of Nancy Grace.
Dead.
I'm not allowed to leave the country. Well, can I go to the Gulf of Orlando? Listen, my trashies. Where's that? I'm in the mood for Olive Garden. Where's that singer? Affair. Traders, The Pit. What can't Pete do? Thank you, my trashies. I love you too. Thank you for support. So Hollywood was going to be saved from that throuple. Honey, what are they going to bring back? Expendables? We don't need that. We don't need that. But if anyone should be in Expendables, it should be Lumina, because she has detachable limbs. And she could do stunts, honey. Put my daughter in movies. I'm going back next week, though, honey. I'm going to wear a mask and a wig on the airplane. Last time I wore a mask on the airplane, somebody walked past me and said something. They said, happy Halloween. And I said, I took off the mask. I said, I wear a mask because I'm a star. I'm Josh Groban. Everybody's so mad all the time. Goon but not forgotten. I wonder if I'll see that Gooner when I'm back in LA. I probably will, honey. The one I had the summer affair with. I can't see her anymore. My therapist told me that I have to block her from social media, so I did. I can't see her anymore. Oh, I know, it's freezing here, honey. I'm gonna leave here. It's like 0 below 0 here, and then I'm gonna go to Los Angeles, and I'm gonna have to wear a gas mask. Welcome to America, because the bombs are bursting in air. Honey, the polar vortex. Every time I hear about the polar vortex, my trashy, I think of Jussie Smollett, and he faked his bashing because he said it was during a polar vortex. So whenever I hear the weather about polar vortex, I'm like, should I bash myself? You know, it's like 2020 all over again. Jussie Smollett might bash himself. Trump, masks, polar vortex, Gulf of Groban, Gulf of Gooner. Honey, where is she? I want to move to the Gulf of Gooner. Fast car Gooner gone and definitely forgotten, just like John John. Thank you, my trashy. We're not going backwards. I'm not going to see that Gooner. I mean, I might run into her, but I'm just going to be like this. I'm going to be like this. That's how I am when people get aggressive with me in the car. You know, when traffic and they honk the horn, I honk back and I go. If I ever do that to you, you know I hate you. Affair, Gulf of Gooner affair. Goon in 60 seconds. Good one, my trashy. I hope I'm in the throuple with Mel Gibson and John Voight and Sylvester Stallone. The creme de la creme of Hollywood. It's just so wonderful. Honey, what's also wonderful is this. Now, do you think Timothée Chalamet's a ding-dong for riding this this wicked bicycle to the premiere of his movie? She got fined $79. Look at her. She looks like she's having trouble riding it. They should put something in the basket, like E.T. Dun, 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 or Toto. Dun, 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 dun. $79. Honey, this is a publicity stunt. This is a stunt queen. She needs training wheels. Good goon will hunting. Thank you, my trashy. So she's a ding dong, right? Thank you. Thank you, Naomi. Sometimes a ding dong has to be called out on being a ding dong. But is this a ding dong or is this an affair? I love a man in a wig. And this is not just a wig. This is an affair. Joe Jonas, is this Joe Jonas? Honey, one of the Jonas put on a wig for no reason, and I'm here for it. Look at her. I love a man in a wig. She's having an affair with herself. Affair. Honey, why wasn't she performing at the in the rotunda, in the fire hazard rotunda? Joan Jonas. Honey, look at her. Is that Gooner face? Would you like this if you had a one night stand with her and you woke up in the morning and it was, good morning. She looks pretty as a woman. Well, she has nice bone structure. I kind of like her better as a woman. I like everyone better as a woman. A handsome woman. Look at this wig, honey. I love it. She's having an affair with herself. Good for you, honey. I'm having an affair with her. That's who I'm having an affair with. Affair. If you had to pick a ding-dong, who is the ding-dong of the week? You have Timothée Chalamet on a bicycle, the star of the inauguration, Affair of the Wig, and the Mad Hatter. Honey, the ding-dong of the week, all of them. Period. I don't have time for this, honey, because I'm trying to save Wendy Williams from this conservatorship. Melania's hottest ding-dong of the week. Honey, that's why I'm leaving up the Christmas tree. Melania would paint it red. Where in the world is Melania? The Village People sang, Nelly performed, Snoop Dogg performed. Honey, so many people have to be canceled. They're just not cool. They're just not with it. Gosh. Now listen, it's time for a Wendy Williams update. Yes, am I still under conservatorship? No, my trashy. So I'm still in Pittsburgh, but I'm out of conservatorship. I was put in a conservatorship because my parents thought I have horrible taste in men, gooners. But I've been rehabilitated. I'm going back to LA on the 26th. But we have got to get to someone that is still in the conservatorship, and that is Wendy Williams, honey. And she went on the Breakfast Club, and she said that she can't do anything. That this woman has her in a conservatorship. They have her in this like basically an old age home in a room in like in Manhattan. And all she can do is look out the window and watch TV, and she eats food in her room. She's not allowed to leave. People can't come and visit her. She only has a phone that can call out but can't call in. She can't get access to her money. Honey, this is Britney Spears all over again. We've got to free Wendy. We've got to free Wendy. This is unhinged. This is what I think happened. So when Wendy was like askew and drinking too much, they probably had to like put her like under like some sort of guardianship to get control of her money. She probably wasn't spending it correctly, and her health was deteriorating. So they probably got some sort of judge. Meanwhile, the judge has a history of working with the different guardians and gets a kickback from it. So it's all some big ploy and plot to keep people under control. But I think it was probably used in the beginning to help Wendy, but she's not helped now, honey. She's crying and she wants out. Honey, we've got to break Wendy out of this prison. We've got to free Wendy. Help her. Help her. Wendy, well, she used to drink too much, but I think she doesn't. I think she kind of sobered up a bit. I mean, this is purely hypothetical and allegedly. Maybe she sobered up a bit, being out of the not being able to get access to booze, and now she can take care of a little bit of herself a little bit more. But something's askew. Something's unhinged. I mean, she should at least be able to go to Miami and live with her family. Gosh darn it. Ah. These guardianships, I mean, apparently there's like, this is a problem in this country. I'm going to let her out. She's going to end up like Britney. You mean spinning around? Well, I wouldn't mind if Wendy Williams spun around in a foyer. Oh, well. Listen, I tried my best. What can you do? Listen, we got to get to these tabloids, honey. But because of the fires, and I'm not talking about the rotunda that's a fire hazard, but because of the fires, Meghan Markle's new show, With Love, Meghan, it's postponed. And I'm upset because I wanted to watch it. And Naomi gave me a great idea that I'm going to watch it on Patreon, and you guys can watch it with me. But let's get back to this. So it's With Love, Meghan. She wants to be Goop. She wants to be Martha Stewart. She wants to be under conservatorship. She wants to be Wendy Williams. But look at this picture. First of all, I don't believe this. All of a sudden, she went from being so dark and tragic and sad, the royal family is mean to her, and she can't be mean to them anymore because they're all sick. And so now she's got to be nice and sweet and make cupcakes. And Mindy Kaling was like, it's literally the most exciting thing that's ever happened to me. Eating a cake? Eating cake? Honey, literally let them eat cake. But I've examined this closely, this picture. Do you see anything askew in this picture? I'll see if you guys can find out what it is, my trashy. But there is something askew in this picture. What could it be? Can you find it? Here it is. There's lemons in the bottom of a vase, and there's flowers on top. How are you going to get the lemons out? It's not practical. It's not practical. You can't get exactly, my trashy, the lemons. You can't get the lemons out. Lumina's not there, my trashy. The charcuterie board is missing. Let me see, my trashy. You know what, my trashy? You're right. There is no charcuterie board. This is fake and phony. And they didn't even film it in her real house. But how am I supposed to get to these lemons? You mean I gotta take the flowers out of the pot and stick my hand in a wet vase to get these lemons out? I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. It's askew. Also, like, what's going on? There's too many things here. If I went over to somebody's backyard and they had all these things here, I would be like, I have to get out of here. I feel overwhelmed. I feel like I can't breathe. Where do the stems go? That's right, my trashy. This is unhinged. That's the Duchess of the Sussex, you commoner. I'm no commoner. I have better royal blood than she does, gosh darn it. It's askew, it's unhinged. I know what's going on here. She couldn't cut it as a princess, so now she sticks lemons in vases. She's extravagant. She needs to make lemons have lemonade. That's too much trashy. Someone does have to clean all that up. She does think she's Martha Stewart. Or Goop. Wendy Williams should have this show. With love, Wendy. I would like to see Wendy. Wendy Williams likes to eat caviar with Doritos. I think that sounds good. I'd rather see Wendy Williams' lifestyle show than Meghan Markle's fake, phony lifestyle show. This is fraud. This is fraud. There's no fillet of fish on this table. That's the real, honey. That is the real problem. There is not one fillet of fish on this table. And also, is she invited? Because she needs to come to the party. Because she looks like she likes to party, honey. That arch. The arch in the eyebrows. Because we like to party. Yeah. Honey. But I can't wait to watch it. I'm going to watch it. Are you guys going to watch it? And she has that jam that she makes. What happened to that jam? A Riviera Orchard Affair. Whatever the hell it's called. Speaking of things. So, you know, I love, you know how much I talked about my cashmere panties from Charlie. I got them for Thanksgiving. I got my cashmere panties and I wear them, you know, quite often. I'm not wearing them now because I just washed them. They're great cashmere panties from Charlie. And, well, Charlie was so sweet, and for my birthday, he sent me a nice little care package, and look at these great things he sent me. I got more panties. You know, I love luxury panties. Look at these panties. Look how sexy I'm going to be when I'm back in Los Angeles. Oh, and I can take them off my face. I take them off my booty and put them on my face as a mask. Oh, I just love panties. Thank you, Charlie, for all my new panties. Oh, I got maroon panties. Just when I want to change that. Look at these panties. Look how sexy I'm going to be when I'm back in Hollywood. You know what? I am going to have an affair with that gooner. And I'm going to wear my sexy panties all over again. No, I'm going to pick a new gooner. I got so much more stuff, but I can't get into it because I don't want to seem like I'm bragging. But I also got this book. And it has all the models' pictures in it, which reminds me, I want to be a model now for this company, Charlie, by Matthew Zink. I want to be a model. They pose provocatively in panties. I don't think I can show it on here because of Instagram rules, regulations, and the rotunda. But I want to pose provocatively in panties for the 2025. Don't you want to see that? And wonderful fragrances. Thank you, Charlie. I'm going to feel so sexy and smell so sexy in Los Angeles when I go back to Hollywood and start my new life all over again. But I really want to be in that book. I want to be a panty model. So can we make that happen? Charlie, I want to be a panty model. Oh, thank you, Charlie. You know, there was not one mention of Luigi at the inauguration. Gosh darn it. And nobody was wearing cashmere panties. Thank you, my trashies. Honey, I bet that's not the only Charlie you got in there. Honey, what are you talking? Charlie XCX? I want to be an underwear model in 2025. I don't care, gosh darn it. Nothing makes sense anymore. Also, she could be an underwear model. You know, Lumina glows in the dark. Oh my God, she should wear glow in the dark panties. I want to wear glow in the dark panties, and then turn the lights off and see if you can find me. Wouldn't that be fun? I always come up with great ideas. like keeping up the Christmas tree all year. You bought yours because of me? Thank you, my trashy. What tea am I drinking? I'm always drinking detox tea because I'm trying to detox from everything. Gosh darn it. Oh, I just want to put on my panties now. Do you mind? Look at these ones. These are like pajama panties, you know. When you're having that sleepover with your girlfriends. when you're not, when you're not being as provocative. Oh, the inauguration got me feeling all kind of silly. Melania stole my look. Honey, who does she think she is?
Listen.
Okay.
Sean P. Combs.
I get it. Oh, it's all just too much, my trashies. Now we gotta get to these tabloids. Now, Jessica Simpson is getting a divorce. Oh, I talked about this a couple months ago. Her and her husband are not getting, something was askew. Someone's having an affair. They didn't say why they broke up, honey, and we have to know why they broke up, because it's because of an affair. Also, something seems to be a little bit askew with her. I mean, she hasn't sung in a while. Is anybody buying those shoes? Some people do like those shoes. I wouldn't mind getting those shoes, too. And I could wear them with my panties. My Charlie panties and my Jessica Simpson shoes. And then I could pose naked. Pose provocatively. For 2025. Melania looks like the preacher from Poltergeist. Well, that's a compliment. Now we're going to play my favorite game, and I'm going to get to these tabloids. Who is she? Who is she? This is a very difficult one. This is a very difficult one. Honey, they squeeze their faces. Not Ricky Lake, but you're kind of close. Fran Drescher on drugs. That's our sad president, gosh darn it. Deborah Messing Brunette, sure. Melania looked like Carmen Sandiego. Nina Vardalos and Josh Groban. Big Fat Greek Wedding. Marissa Jarrett Walker. You got it, Naomi. Ding, 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 ding. Honey, you're good. You're good. Hairspray. Now, who's the other one? Who is she? Who is she? This one's difficult. You're not going to get it. Let's just give it up. Jessica Simpson Shoes 2025. It's Simon Rex. Honey, they should have had his bird. Did you ever see his bird? He did a video where he showed his bird. You don't see white men? I get it, honey. They were all in the rotunda today. That rotunda. Honey, that rotunda looked like an iceberg. All that white. No, honey. It was full of white. Oh, can I ask you a question, my trashies? Not Ryan Reynolds. First of all, I can't get into this whole Blake Lively and the other guy. I think they're both guilty. They're probably both really mean to each other. Case closed. They probably both were askew. Okay, so let me ask you a question, my trashies. This is for my homosexual male trashies. Or maybe some women, too. And then we're going to move on to these tabloids. So I was here in Pittsburgh, and I went to a homosexual nightclub. And it was in the basement of a bathhouse. And this dancer was wearing a pup mask. And I walked by and just, grabbed the booty. Well, honey, they got very upset with me. And they said, you can't do that here. You have to have consent. I said, well, I'm from LA, honey. We don't have consent. And so I had to apologize to a dancer in a pup mask. I mean, I don't know. I thought you were allowed to touch dancers and give them dollar bills. I guess I'm trash. Back in my day, honey, when you walked through a nightclub, everybody touched you, and you had to deal with it. Oh, well. It's called puppy love. Thank you, my trashy. Oink, oink. I guess I should have petted him. Or I guess I should have given him a little dog biscuit. He was somebody else's pup? Oh, well. Maybe if I was dressed up as a dog catcher. Honey, I don't know about these rules anymore. All I know is I'm keeping my hands to myself, gosh darn it. Unless it's with a gooner. Woof, woof. That's why I was in the conservatorship. Now let's get to these tabloids. Honey, so much is happening in the world, but as long as the tabloids are always a constant state of affairs. Honey, what is this story? Like, who cares? What's going on? Here we go. Angie shuns dying dad. Well, he's one of the 3 people that's going to save Hollywood. Deadly foods in your diet. That looks disgusting. Is that filet of fish? Fake renewals for cash? Honey, it's all fake. Ari's love triangle trouble. She's a homewrecker. Grande Sims charges of being a homewrecker. That's what I just said. Affair. Wicked star Ariana Grande is trying to squash stories labeling her a homewrecker after news squeezed Ethan Slate's ex-wife Lily J threw more cold water on their hot love affair in a damning new essay. Honey, she wrote an essay about Ariana Grande. Do you think Ariana Grande's ever wrote an essay? She's probably sang an essay. Lily knows it's over with her and Ethan, but she also knows every time she comes out and comments on his betrayal, she makes his relationship with Ariana that much more difficult. Ariana absolutely hates that Lily is still out there talking and basically calling her a homewrecker. Well, honey, if the homewrecker shoe fits, wear it. Oh, honey, I'm a Samantha. Motley Pugh. Ew, smell you later. He stinks? How surprising. He smells like beer and feet, probably. And I like it. Smell you later. Rocker Tommy Lee's wife, Brittany Furlan, has revealed the Motley Crue drummer showers only once a week. He doesn't shower a lot. Oh, honey, you had to put that in the tabloids? I could have told you that. Bug spray pranker spanked. Honey, I want to get spanked by her. Who is she? I want her to spank me. What is this? What are these lemons? Is Meghan Markle here? Honey, this is how you're supposed to keep lemons. Poisonous prankster Charles Smith, a self-described social media villain, sprayed bug killer on perishable food in Arizona shop and shared a video of himself committing the distasteful act. Well, who cares? He can spray me. Why is this in the Inquirer? Is this important? Honey, this is important. Cops crack tooth case. They charge old lady with being a fake dentist. Honey, she probably is from Los Angeles. LA has the worst dentists. Amateur tooth, but you can touch them. Amateur tooth yanker Gladys Serrano is feeling the bite of the law for practicing unlicensed dentistry in her one-bedroom apartment in New York's Nassau County. Who's going to go to a one-bedroom apartment and get their teeth done? Somebody from Florida? Officials say the gory procedure went down. Wait, she's accused of pocketing $1,950 from an unidentified woman in exchange for pulling 5 rotten teeth and creating a bridge that was never adequately completed. Officials say the gory procedure went down in Serrano's home, where the accused quack had a dental chair set up behind a curtain in her kitchen. If you went to someone's apartment, if you went to a dentist and it was in the kitchen, would you get your teeth pulled? She pleaded not guilty. Ew, look at those. Look at those instruments. It is hard to find a good dentist, though. Do you guys like your dentist? My dentist was a pup. And look what happened to me. Oh, honey, this is what we all need right now, especially after the inauguration. We need this solution for better sleep, a Kitten Bouquet sleep sound machine. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Ah, I'm falling asleep. Honey, Alec and Hilaria renew vows for a price. Romance takes backseat as reality couples scripts their love. Of course they did, honey. I mean, is this a surprise? More conservatorships controlling the stars. I get it. Guardians of the Hollywood galaxy cut both ways. Conservatorships in Hollywood are the hottest thing. They're a double-edged sword, sometimes wielded to protect, other times to control. Britney Spears, once the poster child for a system gone wrong, is now making headlines for a different reason. After years of estrangement and legal battles, the pop icon reunited with her kids. Who cares? However, Britney's erratic Instagram posts, dancing in lingerie, flipping her hair in a hotel bathroom, aren't reassuring. Is she truly free, or are we watching a different kind of performance? Conservators can protect those unable to manage their lives, but they can also trap individuals in a cycle of dependency. Case in point, Wendy Williams, whose life has become a public spectacle since her 2020 court-ordered guardianship. Recently footage captured Wendy, who was battling early onset dementia. I don't know if I believe that. It's berating her caretakers for mishandling her mobility scooter. They want to work for me. How you doing? That's what they're supposed to be doing, she fumed. Both Britney and Wendy are highlighting a fine line between safeguarding and stripping autonomy. I don't know anymore. But Sharon Stone's fleeing the country. She probably doesn't want to get into a conservatorship. Sharon Stone's gear for fleeing the country. Richard Gere? She's going to hop on a Richard Gere? Basic Instinct Beauty Sharon Stone is fuming that Richard Gere is quitting America and moving to Spain. She's disappointed he's cutting and running after Donald Trump's election. She's mad he's not taking her with her. Bye, girl. A real star. Aging J-Lo seeks fountain of youth and codger Kevin. What? She's saying Kevin Costner. She'll look younger on an arm of an A-list senior citizen. Oh, that's true. You should date somebody older than you, then you'll look younger. I was dating somebody younger than me, and I guess I looked older. And then he looked like a gooner. Age obsessed Jennifer Lopez thinks she's found the perfect way to make herself look younger, nabbing a much older boyfriend. Oh, honey, The Bodyguard. Kevin would be a perfect partner for Jennifer. He's well-connected in town and would open doors for her that even Ben didn't have keys to. This is serious. You'll be 60 by then, which is getting up there, he quipped. J-Lo laughed off the remark, but behind the scenes she was fuming. She was freaking out. It's not a laughing matter for her. Getting older is something she battles against every day. Honey, who are you talking about? Is that Melania with her hat? Who is she? The Bodyguard 2, Electric Boogaloo. The Bodyguard 2, it's all beautiful. It's beautiful. I want this. I want Elvis trapped in a vase. Coster can't find his keys. I want Elvis trapped in a dome. Ugh. The tipping point. Honey, these celebrities don't tip. Don't forget your server. Celebs may have millions to throw around, but not all are generous. Not Jeremy Piven. He didn't after demanding a table for 12 with no reservation at Matrusha in L.A. The 15-year-old only once reportedly left a DVD of the first season of Entourage as a tip. Taylor Swift has recently been spotted dining with friends like Blake Lively. They made the day of one staffer. She left a $500 tip. Good for you, girl. Kelly Cuoco, the role-play star, once shared that she dumped a famous actor because he skimped on the gratuities. We had this great dinner. We got along, and the conversation was great. When the bill came, she was shocked when he started using the calculator. Well, I have to use the calculator, ding-dong. I'm bad at math. Kevin Hart tipped my boy fat the other day. All right. Amy Schumer, last but not least, a former waitress herself, the unfrosted star is known for leaving plenty of dough. Well, he's the only bad one? Well, that's no fun. Whatever. What's going on here, Gail? Do we like this outfit? Honey, I wish they were all at the inauguration. What's going on here? Math shamer is right. I don't like math shamers. I have to use the calculator for pretty much everything. And I also count on my fingers, which is why I paint my fingernails. Does that mean, doesn't mean I'm a bad tipper. I'm actually a good tipper. Maybe I'm not. Oh, well. Everything's crumbling anyway. And that's just the way it goes, my trashies. I'm so glad we spent this evening together. I mean, I had an exhausting day. I woke up really early and then I watched that unhinged inauguration and I fell right back to sleep. And that's why I was late getting my nails done. But we're here now. Put the tip in. That's right, my trashy. And I've got my panties. I also got this great belt. I'm going to wear this to my birthday party. If you're in Los Angeles, my trashies, come July 31st to El Condor. It starts at 8:30 to close in Silver Lake. I'm having a birthday party with a DJ. We're going to play Madonna. We're going to play Janet Jackson. I'm going to wear this belt. I'm going to wear my new panties. It's going to be fun. It's my time. Even though my birthday was January 7th. But the things were held back. I was held back because of the fires and things. January 31st. What did I say? December 31st? January 31st, my trashies. I'm a Capricorn baby like Katie Couric. Oh, my trashies. I can't believe we're still in January. Doesn't it feel like this has been going on forever? Oh, cashmere and leather. Oh, I am, honey. January. Why does everyone keep saying January? January 31st. I said July 31st. Honey, who knows anymore? Oh, January. January 31st, I'm having a birthday party, gosh darn it. And July 31st. I'm going to have a birthday party every month, gosh darn it. Oh, no, I couldn't do that. I get too exhausted. I don't even know how I'm not going to have this one. But anyway, join me January 31st at El Condor for my birthday extravaganza. I'm going to wear that belt. I'm going to wear that cashmere. I'm going to wear leather. And I'm going to dance. I'm not fun. I don't care. Gosh darn it. After everything I've been through, after being through this conservatorship, and having women, these old women in Pittsburgh yell at me, no, honey. It's time for me to have fun. But after Melania copied my look, no, honey. No, honey. I'm going to have fun. It's my time. Okay? And we're not going to be in the rotunda. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, it's going to be a real kiki. I made myself dizzy. Cashmere Cemetery woman with Western PA face. You know, when I went to the grocery store today, I went to Giant Eagle, and if you know, I talked about last time, it's when everyone there is octogenarian and hunched and limping. I mean, I don't even care anymore. I went there all just disheveled and distraught, and I'm ready to fight because I'm always hearing somebody be rude to me. So it's time. It's time I catch a flight. It's time for me to go back to Hollywood, where it all began. I'm going back to save Hollywood. Only I can do it, my up-and-coming trashies. Well, my trashies, my tea is gone. The tabloids have been read. And it's July 31st. And I'll see you in a couple of weeks, because I have to do things in Hollywood. And come to my birthday party. Everybody comes to Hollywood. What's my Hollywood dream? Oh, I'm just trying to, find a gooner with my cashmere panties. I'm also trying to find a leather jacket that's from the 50s, like Marlon Brando. I love you too, my trashies. January 31st, who knows? Mulholland Drive starring Lumina. Back to Princess Diana's Bakery. I'm living my dream. What month is it? Who cares? Oh, it's still not over. Wait. Oh, look at Lumina. She's just like Meghan Markle. Goodbye, my trashies. Gooner after party, sure. I love you too, my trashies. So does Lumina.